Oh my. It's very bright. My eyeballs, sweet baby Jesus. It's so bright. Ow. Hi. No, this one. Oh god, everything's joining in down here. Oops, that's not what I want to attack. Oh well, everything's hostile now. I think that's the point, you weren't supposed to attack them all like that. Do you want to heal me, Chocobo? At any point in time? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have to redo this. It's my fault for accidentally hitting the plasma thingy, but I mean, they really ought to work on their tab targeting. God, I'm dead. Literally dead. Is this the first time I've ever died, or is it the second? No idea. Oh shit, that's a long way to ride. Fuck me. Oh, hold up. I don't have to go back to the cave. I was like, oh, report to Wedge. Oh, I suppose I gotta do that again before I go back to the cave. No, not in this area. Well, it stands to reason, I suppose, seeing as he was trying to lure the Garleans away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? I don't know, but dying seems to have worked, even though I wasn't supposed to die. We can't give up Seren. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Why can't you ask? You've got 2 legs and a mouth. Ask anyone who'll listen, and hurry. Biggs' chances of survival grow slimmer by the moment. I know how cold works, even if I've never been in it. Alright, how far up are we going? At least they've got this correct. The staircase is going in the correct direction. So defenders will have their right arm, their sword arm, free to attack and are not going to be hindered by the wall. All medieval structures have stairs in this manner, because it was better for the defenders in the event of a siege or attack. Nope, up again. Hi, Ignace. What a haircut. Holy shit. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not to be found around here or in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it is possible he made for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through Danafen Pass, the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I near broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Did it never occur to y'all to put a railing over there? Just saying. It could be a low railing, you know, so your sword arm is not impeded, but like... Oh my god. Oh my god. I forgot I had auto run on. So I thought I could like stop and then direct myself and then go over the edge. But because I had auto run on, she just ran off the edge. I'd planned on jumping onto the landing above me in case you were wondering. Auto run. Literally going to be the death of me. Lol. So we're going up that way. Okay. Up past the red crystals that I still maintain I've never seen before. Looks like blood. Look at it. Hey! Ooh, there's Biggs. I found him. Well, I suppose you guys did. He's going to defend himself against that many Garleans. Wow, bravery. And stupidity. Our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, tinhead? What are you doing, Ada? Let's go. Seren, it is well that you are here. The situation is grave. Yeah, I see that. Let's go. Why are we still standing here? Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Again, why are we still standing here? There are 4 of us and 4 of them. Ada has the right of it. You will perish if we delay. You're the one delaying! You've got no one to blame but yourself. With me! Again, you were the guy standing around doing absolutely nothing. He's not alone. Kill them all! Well, I'm not a fan of these archers you've got going on. Rude. Would you click on them, damn it? Oh, no, she's dead. Never mind. No, there's dude in front. Or maybe that dude. Maybe we should be doing multiple shots now. Oop, hello. Whoops, I'm still pressing free reflexively. Not bad. Oh, just die, would you? I don't know if my foot was technically inside that. Get out of here. Vix is not doing so crash hot. Get rid of this big boy. Oh, there's someone behind you. Didn't see you. Oh, this guy. Magitech Vanguard. Nice. Woo! Oh, there's someone in front of me. Never mind. Never mind. You guys can take care of the cohort in the back and the front. No, okay, well, I guess I'll contribute then, I suppose. Ouchies. Thank you to whoever is healing me. Biggs is not looking so good. Can someone heal Biggs? Maybe I should take aggro. They're dead! You guys survived. Congratulations. My thanks. Another moment, and I would have... He has been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. We'll take him back to the tower. It's only across the way. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Ida and I shall bear him there with all haste. Great! I don't have to bear him there. He's a big lad. So we'll be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Oh, I love reunions. Can we just get him to safety before we get excited about reunions? Oh, wait. That means I have to manually travel back. God damn it. Back we go. Hi. Bite. Where's the tower? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. That's because I wasn't looking in the right direction. Report to Wedge. Wedge! Oh, I went ahead of them. Makes sense. I wasn't lugging a big load. I cannot thank you enough, Seren, and the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, to mention it. We are a family, are we not? Well, yes. It's just, I didn't think I'd ever see him again. I owe the lot of you my life. And you saved Wedges too, Seren. I'm losing count of how many I owe you. And you never pay me back. I suppose it's a Sid? Biggs, Wedge, God, it's good to see the two of you again. Chief, it's you. It's really you. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alphonard told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How'd the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flames should have seen them coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day, when I returned to the Khan to the Waking Sands, I noted naught amiss in horizon. Nothing at all to suggest the passing of an Imperial fleet. From this, I conclude that the Garleans came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magics. Magics of a kind used by the Asians. Oh! Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Menfilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrum Sentry. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years. It was probably moons, maybe only weeks. But that much time has not passed. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't going to leave again. So, risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. I find that hard to believe that you were anywhere near the controls. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. Ha! If I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel. That will have been Biggs' handiwork, like as not. You were always more resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. I like how everyone's laughing and then there's just me just standing there doing nothing. Seren, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There are still questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Menfilia and the others still want for rescue. Yes, they do. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hurrah! The Notorious Pigs. Notorious B-I-G-G-S. Whoa, that was cute, Wedge. Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Oops. Now we must find a way to rescue Menfilia and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry. So let's convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. It is as good a place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east, then south, will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. Okay, speak with Slaffborn at Revenant's Toll. Alright. Oh, where am I? Okay, so if I head south, I can somewhat kind of find my way there. Okay. Whew, we are trekking off real quick. We definitely got a speed boost to here. At some point. Sorry, Choco, I was trying to keep your feet out of the water. Unfortunately, you don't fly, so the jump was a bit short. Moradona. Oh my. Wow. This completely changes the vibe. This is nice. I like the place. Okay, is there anything I can attune to while I'm here? Yes. There is aetherite literally on my trail, which is great. Simply to die for. Why is there a level 1 dying quest there? I don't know, but I'm inclined to take it in case it gives me more colours of dye, which would be nice. Camp Revenant's Toll. Okay, and there doesn't seem to be anything else to attune to, although we are likely going to come here at some point. Wow, this place is lovely. Come into my castrum. Why is it all hyphenated? I don't understand the reference. Hello, what is this dying quest you have? What do I gain from speaking with you? I just gained some dyes. Coral pink, that does not look like coral pink. Adamantoise green, doesn't look like adamantoise green. And Rotano blue, I don't know what Rotano blue is. Okay. Ah, well, if it isn't Seren. I don't know you. This is my first time here. Just the adventure I was hoping to see. Do you know of the blacksmith Eganolf? Again, I've literally just entered this location. No, I don't. He's quite an accomplished craftsman. In fact, anyone who's had dealings with Rowena is sure to have come across his creations. Who's Rowena? It's always been a pleasure to have him as a regular here at the 7th Heaven. Wait, this is 7th Heaven? What is this, Final Fantasy VII? But he's been quite irritable of late, and practically drowning in his cups besides. I fear his recent work, or perhaps a lack thereof, may have something to do with it. This may seem but a trifling matter to someone who has travelled as yourself, but it would mean so much to me if you would speak with him. I can think of no one better to offer him a word or three of encouragement. Okay. You said he was here, yet I do not see him. He's outside. Nope. It's miles away. Is he in here? Rowena's House of Splendors. Who's Rowena? Is she some sort of designer? Hello, sir? Can't you see I'm thinking less? Off with you. Alice sent you, did she? She did. And I suppose she just happened to mention me contract with the Rowena, eh? I thought she'd be satisfied with my vintage gear. There was a time it practically flew off the shelves, bringing in adventurers with tombstones by the bucket. Tombstones? Good lord, I was like, tombstones? What? You damned divas are a fickle lot, and apparently none of you'll be caught dead in me stuff no more. I don't like vintage, sir. Now I've got Rowena jumping down my throat, clamouring for something new, something the realm ain't heretofore seen. No one expects too bloody much, I tell ya. But if I don't fill me contract, she'll have thugs fitting me for feet for lead boots. That's... wow. Would she really do that? Or are you just, like, engaging in hyperbole? If only I pissed out bright ideas each dawn like I did Mihail. Hold your horse, birds. I knew you from somewhere. You're one of them venturers what started the bloody relic armour movement way back when, ain't you? So I live and breathe. What are you talking about, sir? I have no idea what you're talking about. Tried as I might, and holy hells did I try. I wasn't quite ready to recreate the masterworks. There was something about them, a certain quality even the great Eganolf weren't going to match. I suppose one never truly can rival the classics, eh? Ah, Alice, you sly shrew, that's why you sent this one. You wanted her to remind me of the old days when armorcraft was about the armour and naught else. Somewhere along the way, I reckon I got caught up in the hurly-burly and lost me way. You know, I reckon it's high time I got back to basics. Focus more on who'll be wearing me gear than the pretty tail on the Migyotes telling me the parts. Might be then I can come up with something what'll satisfy old Rowena. Cheers, lass. 'Twas kind of you to stop by. And while you're here, how about fix up your own set of relic gear? Mine assistant Kakarlan Forge Sales here can augment each and every piece. Of course, that's assuming you can bring him the proper parts. I ain't run a charity. Don't go forgetting your gear neither. You may now trade with Kakalan. Kakalan? After obtaining the appropriate augmentation item, you can exchange it along with artifact armor for augmented artifact armor, which, unlike regular relic armor, can be dyed any color of your choice. Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. What the hell is artifact armor? Or regular relic armor? I have no idea. Please note that the augmentation item required will vary depending on the artifact armor you wish to exchange. Dude, I have no... Oh, I only get to pick one. Coral pink, Almontoise green, or Rotano blue. We'll take the blue, thank you. Now, what are you on about? Artifact equipment, discipline of war magic. Oh, vintage. Absolutely not. Ask any friend of Eganolf is more than welcome here. How might I help you? I don't know. Right. And where am I getting these garments from? Oh, I can wear that. Augmented coral chapeau. But you need a coral chapeau and a coral attire augmentation. Why would I want to do that? It doesn't even have any increased abilities. I don't understand. What's the benefit of that? That you can dye it? Seems weird. Bye. Oh boy, does it get dark. Good lord. Nope. System. God, that battle music is going to kill me now. So the music is pretty, so I wanted to hear it. Oh my god. Anyway, distracted by the pretties out yonder way. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry, and you want to rescue them. I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. What's with the white? We're a very white family. The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armoured patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yards of the walls undetected. Can't we just teleport in the same way we went down by wherever it was we were? That's just all that got us there? If the Garleans were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Minfido and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. Aye, it has to be good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Why, I've a mind to walk through the front door. I'm sorry, as what, prisoners? Huh? The front door? Aye, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in, and you think that's going to work, sir. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. What is this, Mordor? Heh, that's a bold strategy, but it might just work. But it just might work, whatever. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Eorzeans would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. Well, he's certainly hyped about this plan. I don't like this plan. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I'd recommend you speak with Glaumont. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire and happens to know a deal about Castrum Sentry besides. I've no doubt that he'd want to be evade. Ida and I shall go reconnoitre Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Seren. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there ever times when you are not enthused? I'm nothing if not enthused, Stola, and you're beginning to remind me of Papa Limo. Where's Thancred? Shh. I'm starting to get mighty concerned about that man's well-being. Glaumont. Unless he was the weak point and he's the one who led them there. Looking for Glaumont, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. You're looking to get inside Castrum Sentry, and you need my help? Something tells me we're going to get along just fine. literally all I get is experience. Lame. We're still only on 40 fucking 4! Will this base game never end? I don't feel like I've had a sense of accomplishment today. I've only gone up 5 or 6 levels in the MSQ. Jesus. Do you know long how I've been playing today? So, you have friends at Castrum Sentry with what want for rescue. God, sometimes the English here throws me. That Slaffborn knows me too well. Aye, you can count on my help. I've got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass on an opportunity to get back at the Horsens. But enough about me. Let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the mob holes, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back to just generically one of them, leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, might be as you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now, get going, and Godspeed. Investigate. Okay, so where exactly is this drainage pipe? So we're here, go down literally through the tangle. Yep, okay, and there should be a pipe that gets us up. Oh, there's Castrum Sentry. Oh, okay. I see. So, how to get out of here? Follow the pretty patterns I saw? Wait, my chocobo's about to time out, isn't it? Oh, I suppose if I'm riding it, it's not going to make a difference. Wow. Alrighty then. Okay, so that's Castrum Sentry. Got it. And again, it's nighttime. Why the fuck wouldn't it be nighttime? Oh my lord. Sorry. Free company conversation. Someone was saying that their partner told them, or they told their partner, to think about the base game as a tutorial and that the first expansion is the first part of the real game. And I was like, yes, a 50-hour tutorial. And then this other person's like, 50 seems low. Oh, God. And someone else is like, I think I'll hit 70 hours before finishing it. Distractions are everywhere. My word. Hello, Nix. Bye, Nix. Camp Revenant's Toll. Fog fence. You know what? I'm actually not surprised to see you here. This seems like the exact location for you. Bit of swampland, bit of rock. You're good to go. Oh my god, that place is massive. Okay, and now I should check around to the right. Yeah. Well, there's only one drainage pipe that seems accessible, so let's take it. I love this color. Every time I see it, I think it's so pretty. Ah! No, summon! Summon! Ooh, hello. I need to kill you. This is actually working out quite well. But I need to kill more of you. Are there more of you? I don't think there are. Aww. Sad face. I don't know where else to find more. Okay, attempt to. The faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. Oh, I thought I had to go in. That seems unlikely. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. The Ellison gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. I do wonder, why is the Tribunus so obsessed with this Amphilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Guardians don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind the beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? As well try to tumble her. I like my head... I mean, I get what you're trying to say, but that was shocking English. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break is over. Best we get back to our stations. The footfalls grow further, fainter, until all is silent. Why don't we just go up the damn pipe? Speak of Alpha Nod. Yeah, but he's back at town, isn't he? Blech.